for checking out Middle American Outdoors here. We've got a subscription box unboxing and review of items here. This is my first month with Sportsman's box, and it is a big old box here. So anyway, let's just go ahead and jump right in. This first Sportsman's box, May 2020. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. There it is. So for the sake of the screen, I'm going to set it down here. Here's the card that comes in it. It's different. They don't have the items listed, at least on this first box that I'm in. If you're not familiar with Sportsman's box, they've got 3 options. And you can do them monthly, you can do them quarterly. And the first one is called the Starter. It's a $25 box with a $40 to $50 target MSRP. The original is a $42 box with a $65 to $80 MSRP. And then there's the DENALI, an $83 box with a $140 to $180 MSRP. We did go ahead and go with the DENALI. They've got all kinds of different pricing, paid in advance, and etc., etc. So we went to DENALI. We were expecting $140 to $180 out of this box. There's my homework on the back. Make sure I get this stuff right. On the card here, it just talks about, let's see, it talks about using a link. So if you look down in the description, I'll have the link. It's an affiliate type link, so if you guys would click on that if you're interested in trying Sportsman's box, that is going to take you straight to subscription. It's going to help support Middle American Outdoors, and it's going to get you $10 off your first box. So check that out. Make sure you click on the link below. If you're going to get on there, make sure you get $10 off on your first box and help support us. We really appreciate it. So use that link below. Some other different stuff with Sportsman's box that's really cool. They have this thing called Grab a Box. I believe it's probably monthly. They have 100 boxes and you pick 1 through 100. You're assigned a number. You buy that box. It supports conservation like you know, Mule Deer Foundation or some other random big game conservation foundation like Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation or Turkey or whatever. And then they draw some big prizes for those 1 through 100s. And in those boxes you get just random value of products. You can get super high-end products. You just don't know what you're going to get, but you're basically helping support those conservation groups. And they also do a thing called Sportsman's Bucks, which is you spend money, you get points, you accrue points, you can buy stuff from their store at crazy prices using those points. So there's just all kinds of really cool stuff going on with Sportsman's box. Let's go ahead and see what these first items look like. So we're expecting $140 to $180. Here we go. First item. Nomad Icon Tee. This is that old school bottomland camo pattern that's really been coming back. Really cool. Check this out on the back. A lot of mesh. It's got a lot of mesh on the back and on the side, so it's really breathable. It's going to be an awesome scouting shirt. And that, I looked that up and you can find that here for $40. Right off the bat we have a $40 item. We have an $83 box with the $140 to $180 MSRP target, right? So we have an $83 box. We're at we're at MSRP right now of, it's tough to calculate MSRP because they don't have a card. So I'm actually not going to even calculate MSRP. We just know that we want to be 140 to 180 is what I'm going to put here. And then we have market value of $40 so far. for that Nomad icon t-shirt. Next item is something I really wanted to buy, and I'm really pumped to have gotten one. Flextone torch. This has 12 preloaded calls, predator calls. I think it would be really cool to get out and try this next predator. Preloaded calls are turkey hen feeding, turkey purr, owl hoot, pileated woodpecker, crow adult distress, deer mouse squeak, buck grunt, buck snort wheeze, doe eustros bleat, cottontail distress, coyote adult distress, coyote beta male howls. I don't use electronic calls during the deer season. I don't do much calling at all during deer season actually, but I'll definitely use it for predator. It'll be fun to try out. That they have listed, they don't have listed, excuse me. You can find it here for $30, which would bring us to an $83 box with a 140 to 180 MSRP target. And our market value right now is at 70 already. 2 items in. There's 2 more items, just so you guys know what you're waiting for. There it is. This is the Hunting Made Easy HME skeleton fixed blade knife with gut hook. This is a really cool knife. I've seen it in some other places. Hunting Made Easy is really getting into some cool gear, and this knife is no exception. Just take into fact it's a $40 knife. You know, it's pretty sharp. You can see it. It's got the gut hook on it. It's skeleton, so if you took this paracord handle off, it's that thin. It's really cool to have that paracord handle. It's good grip. You also have that in case you need it for survival, safety, whatever you could use paracord for. Just a really cool knife. It does have a bit of a sheath here. Whoa. A little bit of a Kydex sheath, it feels like. And then you've got Allen wrench and clips, so you can choose how to put that sheath on your belt. Customize it, personalize it. So they've got that not listed for MSRP, but you can find it here for $40 as well. That would bring us to an $83 box, the Denali monthly. Target MSRP of $140 to $180, and right now our market value is at $110. And if you can imagine, I haven't even got to the big item yet. I'll be interested to watch some of the other guys and see, you know, what their boxes look like. If this was just because it was my first box, or if this is actually what basically the May or June box looked like. I'm guessing this is my first box, so it's kind of a combination of past box items. They do try to get you your first box right away, and then you're in on the next month. That way you don't have this big hangover or this big layover between your purchase and your first box. I purchased this maybe a week ago, and we know how shipping is, and here it is. Okay, so moving on here, we've got one item to go. This item is unreal. This is Alps Outdoors Motive Trail Camera Pack. I've been getting a lot of Alps packs recently from different box clubs, and I'm really starting to fall for Alps Outdoors stuff. This is camera bag, which I'm really excited about because we really upped the ante at Real American Outdoors this year on our camera equipment. You probably noticed I'm looking off to the side. This is my first time shooting on a big camcorder, and so I'm kind of distracted by that side screen I have to get used to. But check that out. Fully padded. It's got semi-hard, rigid sides, protect the gear. Got all kinds of storage space. clips on front, more storage space, side pouches, just a good looking backpack. If anything, it's going to be nice to have to use for travel. I kind of have a setup already of how I'm going to get my camera gear to the tree using the Alps Pathfinder. Yeah, check out that's just a sweet, really nice pack, and I'm just really excited to be able to transport my camera gear, you know, on the side, especially like all the GoPros and the action cams and different stuff. If I have to travel a distance to go hunting, here's a nice pack I can protect all my stuff. And that pack is here for $56. And so we've got an $83 box that target MSRP is $140 to $180, and our market value, go purchase it, is $166. So imagine what the MSRP would be. Let's say I would say probably $200 for the MSRP, roughly. Usually packs are way over on their MSRP. Let's say that's probably usually listed at $80. So there's a $24 difference right there that takes you up to $190 for MSRP. I'm impressed. First box was Sportsman's box and the DENALI. Other cool part is you really get to be selective on what you like, hunting wise, game wise. You know, do you have littles that hunt with you? All different kinds of questions they ask you to really personalize your box, and they encourage you to give them as much feedback as you can. It says here whether you like the items good or bad. That way they can adjust what they're packaging and sending to you. It's not one size fits all. They're really trying to make sure that you're going to be happy with what you have, and I'm pumped to be on board with these guys. If you like this, or you don't, just leave some comments. But if you want to try this out, make sure you use that affiliate type link below and get yourself $10 off and help support Middle American Outdoors as well. Thank you guys for checking in. Let me know what you think of the background here. I've been trying to get away from the cluttered bow shop, which is right over there. But this is the best we could do for now. Trying to come up with something a little bit different. Keep the focus on the items and not the clutter, right? Let me know what you think. And check out some of the other videos up above. I'll try to get better at not looking at that stupid side screen. And just thank you guys for checking this out. Thanks for supporting Middle American Outdoors. And we'll see you with some more boxes.